Hey kids, Inverted Cow here, and welcome back to Empyrion Ironman. We are still undead, level 21. Yes, we're almost there. 211 plus kills. Cool. I am very close to getting the naked blue meanie spawned in. Just a little over 5 hours remaining on it. Not going to say how many hours it took me to harvest down all those ships with the multi-tool, but it was a better part of 2 days worth of my time. I brought back a few little things and did some decorating and fixing up in the old base here. Couple of little artifacts, towers, giant ugly skull, and put some windows in because I'm tired of looking at walls. That happened. Then I went and I took my stuff and I tried to figure out why I couldn't get any weapons, and then I figured it out. I need to make the weapons for the blue meanie. I want to make miniguns and cannon turrets. I'm allowed to have a maximum of 6 on that craft of each type. Don't think I'm going to put all 6 on there, but I do want a variety. Unfortunately, to make those, I can only make them in the advanced constructor, and they all require the oscillators to make. I found 2 rocket launchers, so I'm not really worried about these. I'm going to put those 2 on, and I think I have 1 rocket turret that I found up there. So those I'm not too worried about. But I need these oscillators. Now, I figured I'll go hunt Xerox patrols and those little robot guys. Well, I spent a better part of a couple hours flying around in the shuttle, which is why I'm level 21, hunting Xerox patrols and guys, and I came back with nothing. Lots of nothing. So, yeah, there's that. Let's see here. Oh, I put another one of these cat statues out front. Yeah. I like it. I might do some decorating on the old base here, fix this up, put a garden in, that kind of thing. More for looks than anything. This is still the old Crash Titan as back part, but it's also one of my favorite places to build bases. This makes a very nice base structure to build from. The other idea I had was to do, and this is what I'm probably going to do, is to set up over here someplace a decoy, if you will, a bait. Because if I look over here, the drone base is that way. Coming towards me, that would mean they would have to come over this mountain, and then they would clear this mountain, and if I had even just cannon turret right here, that would shoot them down on that mountainside or in these trees or whatever. And I'm thinking it would be easier if I could do is collect them over by the crashed MS Titan mid part or somewhere over there, get a bunch together, and then shoot them all down. So I'm going to try that, see if I can lure them in, get a bunch of them to fly around a base, and then go and just shoot them down periodically. I'll just take the shuttle or something and shoot them down with that. If that doesn't work, then I'll put up some base turrets and knock them out that way, and hopefully get the oscillator parts that I need. My target for the week is the weapons bunker, which is literally just on the other side of these trees. If I go out this side of the base and get to the other side of that lake, I'm under weapons fire. So that's how close it is to me. They can shoot me from their base quite clearly. So what I'm probably going to do is build a tower right about here. I'm just going to come up, put a gun turret on top of it, and see if I can snipe the base from here with the gun turret. I don't know if I can see over those trees enough to do it, but if I jump in... Oh, I gotta feed my guy. Still wearing medium armor, so there's that. If I jump in the shuttle, I can show you exactly where this thing is. Now, I would probably just go over and just take it out with the shuttle, and that might end up happening because of the oscillator issue. Although it's not my first choice. Power on, thrusters on. There we go. If you get up high enough over the trees here, you can see it. See, here's my base, and there it is. So it's literally just on the other side of these trees, and I mean, like, I could easily knock out these trees. From here. The base only has a couple of primary defense weapons on it. It's not that hard of a base, and it has a secret passage to it, so getting to the core is actually incredibly easy. It's not a substantial challenge once you knock it out. So, open. There we go. I'm going to pause here. I'll come back after I've gotten a temporary base up, and we'll see if we can lure ourselves some drones. So don't go away, kids. I'll be right back. Okay, kids, the decoy base is up, and no sooner did I get it up than I got the incoming drone attack warning. So we're just going to hang out here for a few minutes and see how long it takes the drones to travel from the base to the decoy, which is just over here someplace. It's just on the other side of the Prometheum deposit. We're going to keep our eyes open on the map and on the thing. So they should be coming from down here and traveling this way straight up to the decoy. So they should come over this ridge and up here, which puts them between the Titan mid part and the abandoned reactor, which should be well out of any weapon range I have on this thing. But hopefully they will still show up here once they get close to the decoy base. And the decoy base is literally that. It's just I dug a hole in the ground, I put a base core down, I took a solar capacitor, I threw that down in the ground, and I threw a solar panel up on a chunk of concrete, and I buried that in a pile of concrete so they got something to shoot at, and I left it. That was it. So that's all you ever need if you're just going to do a decoy. Is you need a core, and you need a reactor or a generator of some kind. The capacitor works just fine. It's really cheap. If it gets destroyed, it doesn't cost you anything to replace. So we're just going to hang out here and wait to see if the drones show up. So I'll pick it up when the drones get here. Why do I have no power on this base? Capacitor is fully charged. Okay, anybody ever run into this problem here before? I have oodles and oodles of power. Capacitor is fully charged, but yet I cannot run a thing to make ammunition. Like, this doesn't make any damn sense. Yeah, the base is sitting here, it's performing as if it has no power at all. But yet it's got a full... Oh, all my food is going rotten. This is pissing me off. Elion, your game is broken. Alright, there we go. That's a good way to be irritating. Come on, walk, you stupid drunk. Don't tell me you need more power than that, because they're fully charged. Alright, there we go. Not sure what was going on there. It's fully charged, full power in the capacitors, full power in the thing, full power in everything, but yet it won't generate power until I actually get a generator in the building. And it was working just fine earlier today. There we go. Anybody who knows how to get Elion to actually fix a bug, there's a bug for them to fix. Base just suddenly shutting off with full power in the tanks. Alright, so it's been a bit. Let's go see if we have anything over at the okay, thrusters are on at the decoy base. Yep, we got a drone circling over the decoy base. So there we go. They don't actually do any attacking, but they do fly over here and then hang out. Oh, come on, hold still. Okay, view, G, jump out of the cockpit. Look forward, step back. Oops. Open the back door. Launch the personal drone, collect the corpse. Nothing that I need, but hopefully they will get more gear. So I'm going to continue doing this until we actually manage to get the components I need to bring in the thing. the ship and actually arm it. So once again, don't go away, kids. I'll be back after I finally have gotten my hands on a handful of capacitors. If this doesn't work, well, we'll have to figure something else out. Okay, kids, we're back. And at long last, the blueprint has finished. I can now spawn the blue meanie. So that is ready. I have spent some time, and basically all I've done is hang around here at the base. Whoops. And remember what buttons to push. Hang around here at the base and just do some fixes and repairs. Put some stuff in. I got a healing station upstairs here just in case I need it. Also got one for alien bite, I believe. Dermal parasite, alien bite, and all kinds of other stuff. Usual amenities. Nice hot shower ever since I've landed. Jeez, all that gore on me. I've started replacing some of the food that was destroyed when the power went out on my base, even though I had full batteries. Not sure what the deal is with that. And I've given myself floors on the levels that I'm stopping at. So first things first, I've only had one drone attack. One drone on the decoy base. Not any other drone attacks on the decoy base since I spawned it in. So that plan isn't working. So in order to arm the blue meanie, I'm going to need a bigger landing spot. Oh, I am going to need a bigger landing spot. I forgot how small this was. I'm going to have to build a bigger landing pad. Okay. So we'll cancel that idea. I have dug out a little garage down here for the... I thought I took all that crap out. Seriously thinking this dirt grows back. Stay gone. There we go. Garage for the harvester. This is where one of the thruster nacelles was. I've thrown a few point defense turrets up to deal with spiders. They're just basically set. Some of them are set just on default, but most are just set to predator or alien. So if I get any spiders or Xerox patrols that wander too close, they die. It's basically they come over that ridge, they die. I dug out a little bit where I'm going to put my beach. You know, I haven't totally taken this thing apart yet. It's basically, it's the way things have been going. And I built a tower 22 blocks high and put a gun turret on top of it. A cannon turret on top of it, actually. Since I have to build a bigger pad to spawn the blue meanie, and I'll probably do is I'll go over to the starting location where I landed here, and I had that small spawn pad that I used, and I'll just carry that out and make it bigger. I've got tons of destroyed iron blocks that I can use just to build a pad. You know, so that should be a good deal at all. I don't care if I use those up. I'm actually running out of concrete. Lots of hardened steel. I mean, I could always build it out of that. I've got some garden plots. I'm thinking I might actually just put in a garden down here. Turn this area into a greenhouse, if you will. Get a garden in, that kind of thing. So that's where we're at since I cut last. So I'm thinking let's deal with this base. This is the mission of the month, or the mission of the week, is to take out this base. if I'm hitting it or not. Could be just out of range. Yeah. 415. These two are 470. Okay, so I'm just out of range on this gun. I was going to build a bigger gun. Constructors. I was wanting to actually build a larger weapon, something with better range. The rocket turret has current range 511 meters, but I need the oscillators. I need oscillators. Flak turret needs the oscillators. You know, this one here has 507 range. You know, the plasma turret has 530 meters range, so this could very easily wipe out that base. Artillery turret, you know, not a problem. 482 meters. It's actually the plasma turret and probably laser turret have the best range. But again, I need the oscillators and more of the oscillators. So knocking it out that way isn't going to work. So what we're going to do is we're just going to jump into this cannon turret and we're going to turn it back on aliens. That should shoot any alien that gets within range. And we'll jump out of it. It'll probably start shooting at random things. I'm not too worried about it. So we'll grab some food. And we'll have to go deal with this the old-fashioned way. First off, I want those two boosts. Put you on, and I want, I think I got a spare armor boost on this one still, don't I? Yes, I do. Two armor, two mobility. Oh, let's throw this backup armor in there. Fuel rockets that I don't need. A core that I will use. I actually haven't even finished organizing all my crap from the scavenging runs. Throw those in there. Do I not have any assault rifle ammo on me? Huh. Well, Xerox, you've got 2 assault rifles worth of ammo to provide me with sufficient backup ammo. There's your challenge, Xerox. Provide me with sufficient ammunition. Okay, now I've got some healing salves and potions and lotions and things in here. Going to leave the multi-tool here. I'm going to grab a second assault rifle, tier 2. And I have a bunch of explosive in this box here, so that should do me for that. So let's actually jump out of this. We'll go sleep real quick here, and then I will take on this base in the daylight, because as much fun as it is taking on a base at night, I have the ability to sleep now, so I might as well take advantage of it. Okay, now remember the shuttle isn't the best as a combat craft. It wasn't never really meant as a heavy assault craft. Actually, I did get shot up a little bit on the front here. I wonder if I actually took any damage. It's not a heavy assault craft. It's not designed for wiping out POIs. But then again, it was also designed for player versus player combat, so it should be able to wipe out POIs without too much difficulty. Thruster group on, and escape out of here. Yeah, let's change our view just for a moment. Change to rockets, dumbfire rockets. Alright, let's change our view. Rotate around. Yes, I'm using the Xbox controller for this flight. So, I'm trying to get used to using that for this game, for the flight controls, because mashing on the keyboard I find is too very unresponsive. Come on, you. Is that what you think? Oh, come on. Oh, no, 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 no. Crap. Okay, we've got a game glitch going on here. I was trying to get away from this thing so I can reset the game. Are you going to keep playing nice for me now, or are you going to game glitch some more? I think it's because I clipped through that one drone there. 2 dead rocket drones. Oh, there's the continue. Stop. Giving me grief. That was the troop transport. Didn't quite make it to where it was going. Okay, I have to... Okay, we have reset. Let's see if that cures the game crash issue. Which doesn't make any sense why I'm having it, but I am. Level off. Jump out of cockpit. Hope that we don't fall through the floor. And send out the drone. I want to get what's on this. Or not. Okay, not interested. Okay. Let's see if we can change our view and... Let's get close enough to salvage these 2 drones, but I have a feeling these drones are going to start clipping through the world now, like that guy is. They said they fixed the drone fall through the world thing, but yeah, we all know that happens. Oh, I got a laser Xerix on the ground somewhere shooting at me. That's right, you boys just hang out down there. Ignore this giant green flying minigun here. Okay, I've got some point defense turrets in the base over here that are shooting at me, which is what a lot of that flicking off my hull is. All these Xerix are getting on my nerve. Gentlemen, mind, I am trying to negotiate a settlement with your base. Thank you. A lot of times you will have dead Xerix will just stand there because they're out of animation range. Which is also a pain in the tuchus. Alright, let's level off. And jump out of the cockpit again. And we'll step back and fire out the drone. See if I can collect these guys before they totally despawn. Oh, okay, guess not. I'll take your meat. Thank you. Of course, there's a funny sight. I'm not high in the air, and I got spiders going crazy on me. Yeah. Ooh, somebody got a little aggressive there. I'm sorry, did I shoot your bat dog thing? Oh, hi. Yes, okay, you got my attention. Thank you. Need to bring the harvester over here just to park it and take care of all these stupid idiots and their bat dogs. Okay, I'll see if I can collect some of these corpses this time. Thank you for your spare parts. Lose contact before I get this guy. Yeah, my guy's a little hungry there. Is there any of you guys happen to bring a lunch? Oh, you did. Oh, thank you so very much.